but hatred and violence. Take a look at some of these reports about what the heck is going on with violence against conservatives, libertarians, and Trump supporters. Report out of the American Renaissance. Nearly 200 Trump supporters have been attacked. Take a look at that map. Here's a map. This is truly amazing. Map of the United States. All up and down the East Coast. Sprinkled in here in the Midwest. And along the West Coast, especially in California. So nearly 200 attacks you can see here on the map of Trump supporters by radical left-wing communist socialist thug criminals. Truly amazing. And then we have this report that came out today. Johnny Depp slams Donald Trump at Glastonbury and asks, when was the last time an actor assassinated a president? Let's go now to his full quote here. He added, I'm not insulating anything. I'm not insinuating anything, but the way this will be in the press, and it will be horrible, but when was the last time an actor assassinated a president? Why even bring it up, Johnny Depp? Why speak in these terms? Next clip. Elias Jordan says defending Trump like hugging a suicide bomber. Let's take a look at this clip.
Here for a moment, you might remember that the President of the United States tweeted a while back, quote, James Comey, better hope there are no tapes. And then the President, just a few minutes ago, hit us with two more tweets. With all of the recently reported electronic surveillance intercepts, unmasking, and illegal leaking of information, I have no idea whether there are tapes or recordings of my conversations with James Comey, but I did not make and do not have any such recordings. Earlier in the broadcast, I said bluff. I said the president was bluffing. I may have been perhaps too fair. It would seem as if the president may have been lying all along about the existence of these tapes.
No, he's just wasting. He wasted the country's collective time speculating over whether these tapes existed or not. It's a sad day when you cannot depend on the president's word. And my advice would just be to Republicans who do cozy up to him, it's just like hugging a suicide bomber. He blows you up in the process with him.
It's like hugging us. That's a little strong, at least.
Yeah, I mean, it's
amazing. These people are complete idiots. It was a bluff. You got Comey to come out in his testimony and admit that he was a leaker. These people are complete idiots. But really, like hugging a suicide bomber? You should support Trump because he's a winner. Republicans are winning, and we're going to make America great again. Now let's see this amazing report out of the Washington Free Beacon. 30 GOP congressmen have been attacked or threatened since May. This is a direct result of Hollywood, the deep state, and the communist socialist progressive Democrats pushing political violence. It's truly disgusting. A total of 30 Republican members of Congress have either been attacked or have been threatened, death threatened. May 8th, Wendy Wright was arrested after stalking David Kustoff, representative out of Tennessee. May 9th, Tom Garrett needed heavy security at a town hall after receiving a series of death threats. It's a rep out of Virginia. May 12th, a town hall participant accosted North Dakota rep Kevin Kramer. May 12th, a Tucson, Arizona school district employee was arrested by the FBI for sending several death threats to Arizona Representative Martha McSally. May 21st, Florida Rep. Ted Yoho described his office getting vandalized by protesters and death threatening him. June 14th, Senator Rand Paul, Jeff Flake, and Representative Steve Scalise, Kevin Brady, Jack Bergman, Mike Bishop, Mike Conway, Roger Williams, John Mulliner, Gary Palmer, Chuck Fleischman, Ron DeSantis, Barry Loudermilk, Mark Walker, Steve Pierce, Brad Winstrup, Rodney Davis, Jeff Duncan, Trent Kelly, Mo Brooks, Joe Burton were all attacked by the Alexandria gunmen, by the Bernie bro. It was an assassination attempt. That same day, New York, Representative Claudia Tenney received an email with more death threats. One down, 216 to go. And they're at Trump's speech, blowing whistles and booing when he's saying that we need to pray for Steve Scalise, who's still in the hospital after the attack. They want a violent civil war in this country, a race war civil war. Continuing, June 17th, Missouri Representative Ann Wagner received death threats, 5 death threats on her life in the weeks leading up to the Scalise shooting. And then finally, today, June 22nd, Ohio man was arrested for leaving a voicemail threatening the life and family of a Republican representative out of Ohio, Steve Stivers. Really amazing. And it goes on and on and on. Madonna threatening to blow up the White House. The mainstream media threatening to assassinate Trump on their Twitter, in their printed publications. But yet the, quote, progressive Democrats, the Democrats, say, oh, we're going to tone down the rhetoric after the assassination attempt on Republicans at their baseball practice last week. We're going to tone down the rhetoric. No, they're not. They're increasing the rhetoric. And they know that this is going to cause political violence. They're trying to destabilize this country through George Soros, their left-wing foundations, their fake news media outlets, the deep state, the Democrat Party. They're all criminals. They hate you and your family. They hate America. They hate the Bill of Rights and the Constitution. It's disgusting. To be aware of the summer of rage is coming on. More political violence will happen if our government doesn't take control and start arresting these people. It's completely and utterly ridiculous and unacceptable. The Democrats have run out of ideas. They're complete losers. And this is what they have to resort to. A violent civil war in this country. Really disgusting. Let's pray for peace for this country. And call on our government to tone it down. And go after these people. It's a felony every time you make a threat against a public official. That's U.S. code. Start enforcing it. It's truly disgusting. I'm not for some big police state, but that's exactly what this is going to usher in, is a police state. Wake up, you left-wing idiots. You're against the police. Your actions are going to cause us all to be under a hot police state. If you go in and assassinate